everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we have the etrailer custom fit floor mats that are a fit for your 2020 Ford F-150. With this set, you're going to have a front, driver's, and passenger side floor mat, as well as a mat for your second row. We're going to take a look at how it fits right here in our truck. Floor mats are really helpful for making sure that the interior of your truck stays clean, and it also helps with keeping it clean. So we currently have some factory floor mats, and they do their job. They help protect the interior, they help catch that dirt and debris you can see right here, but they don't have the same amount of coverage that I would prefer and that you would find with the etrailer custom fit mats. So you can see here that they stop at the ends, they don't sit quite as high, plus if you needed to pick up the floor mat in order to dump it out, because of their flat edges, you're more likely to see that debris spill over. Compare that to the etrailer custom floor mat, and you can see there's significantly more coverage, especially towards the front, so that you can extend your legs. Plus you have a high wall along the front and the side, just to help maintain or just keep that debris in whenever you have to switch your mat around. Along with those contours, there's some other things that these mats have to keep them in place. So the main thing is going to be the nibs underneath. These are going to catch into the upholstery of your truck, and they're just going to sit in there and help prevent your mat from shifting. To keep their shape, you do have struts along the mat to keep the walls upright, but also just to create that boxy look. So the box design is going to help when you have to lift your mat in and out of your vehicle. But compared to some other brands, this is going to be more of a malleable rubber versus a thick thermoplastic. So same material, just a different blend. I like the malleability because it does make it very easy to maneuver, but for your rear mat, you may have some different experiences. The second row mat is pretty interesting. It does come in two parts, and they have this puzzle piece style seam that fits them together. So ideally, you will install your passenger side first, and that way the driver's side can just fit on over it. It's a lot easier when you have your seats up. And on that note too, if you do want to store things here in the rear of your cab, I would recommend, if you had to slide them through, slide them driver's side towards passenger side. That way they can just go over that lip. If you had to slide something in reverse, it has a potential to catch that lip and then go over. So just push down on those puzzle pieces, and I do recommend just letting this sit so that the contours can flatten out. If you notice any dents or folds in the mat from storage, then just leave them out in the sun, or leave your car out in the sun. That warmer temperature will help smooth things out over time. What I'm not as big a fan of is the lip on the second row mat. You can see here that this can have the tendency to be caught, whether it's by your shoes as you enter into the truck, or if it's in the up position, the door can catch it too. So my recommendation here is maybe get some double-sided tape, and then you can use that to adhere the edge of the mat to the truck. That will keep this down, which will then help it do its job, which is just to guide the debris and the dirt out and away from your interior. You're going to have different types of grooves throughout your mat. So where your feet are going to be, they are going to be raised up, and this is going to provide a little bit more structure, a little bit more traction for your feet, as well as support. But when you get over to different parts of the mat, you'll see that these grooves are inverted. You have more of indents, and this will make it a lot easier to slide things through if you need to store things underneath, as well as for if you do have liquids, this will help puddle up over here. Then you'll also have lips throughout everything containing all that debris. If you're looking for versatile floor mats at an affordable price for your F-150, I would recommend considering the etrailer custom fit mats. I do like their malleability. I like their extreme grooves because those are great for knocking dirt off of your shoes, as well as with their larger coverage and higher walls compared to factory mats, you do keep a lot of that mess contained. Now, there are some downsides too. Because of that malleability, you do have to be careful with lifting the mat up and out to make sure you don't spill anything. Plus, with the longer lips along the edges where it folds over your threshold, you are gonna have to be careful to not snag that whenever you enter your truck, and that way you can keep them in the flat position. For the second row, that two-piece design is very interesting. I think it's really good because then it's easier to clean everything. Everything is more compact rather than dealing with a very large mat. You now have two separate mats that you can just put back together when you put it back into your truck. But compared to the factory mats where it's just one large piece, the large piece makes it easier for sliding things across the cab versus the two pieces. You have to be careful on which direction you're sliding things through. But other than that, hopefully this video helped explain how these mats look like in your truck, and then you can decide if you like their versatility and if it is a right fit for you. Now remember, these are a custom fit for your truck. If you don't have this specific truck, just put your year, make, model here in our fit guide at the top of our website, and then we'll guide you to floor mats that are custom fit for you. But right here, right now, this was a look at the etrailer custom fit floor mats on a 2020 Ford F-150.